Hey everyone, how's it going? Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Brendan, and we're just going to hang out for a little bit, and I'm going to start the broadcast also on Instagram as well. So, aloha to those of you tuning in wherever you are, whenever you are. For those of you on Instagram, this is Brendan, and we're just about to be able to hang out, to be able to do some singing and some breathing, because when was the last time you did either of those? Now is a great time to be able to do both. So for those of you who are tuning in right now, I'm also broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube, and I'm setting up with a new setup right now. I've upgraded things due to the circumstance that it's it's the apocalypse. Welcome to the apocalypse. The great unveiling has begun. So let me see if this is working okay. All right. For those of you on Facebook, drop an 1111 if you can hear me okay. And sweet. Look, I've got technology to be able to monitor all of your beautiful comments as you leave them. If you're watching this video, I'm going to be doing a lot more of these in the time to come, including some Waking Up with Wolf broadcasts. For those of you who are familiar, that's morning meditations we do. I'm going to be doing one tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I can see all of your beautiful comments. Oh, I forgot my glasses. Do I need my glasses? Is that like a thing now? You guys like... do you not recognize me if I don't have my glasses on? It's like, look, it's Superman, Clark Kent. Superman, Clark Kent. Look, it's Brendan with glasses. Brendan. Wow, those glasses look like super weird with the filter on. So, anyways, hi, how are you doing? My name is Brendan. We're just hanging out here together, and it's the apocalypse, and things couldn't be better, because they're exactly where they need to be in order to where they gotta go. And don't you know that I'm just making it up as we go, and I join you to do the same. So for everybody here, I invite you to turn on your light guardian crystals if you got them, and go ahead and just take a breath. This is really just a test broadcast. I wanted to be able to get things all set up so that we can do more of these. I'm broadcasting on Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, because that's just the way I like to roll. And I wanted to be able to join in here to be able to help make you smile and to be able to help share some joy. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing a very special team broadcast on the coronavirus and consciousness. So there's a lot that I want to say, and I actually just got off another team call with some other people, and there are some very important messages that even just there I was practicing conveying, messages that are very important to just be able to keep in mind with where we're going. I know a lot of people are just like, things are going to be back to normal in 2 weeks, and things are constantly changing every single day, every single moment. But hey, what would it feel like if we were to stick around, and if we were to prepare ourselves to play the long game? Ooh. In case you didn't know, I don't actually know how to play this. This is actually the first time I've picked it up in quite some time. But this is exactly why I'm picking it up, because now is as good a time as ever to be able to practice. And I want to be able to practice sharing with you the power of my voice, to be able to help tell a story so that we can continue to rise together. So who will help me in singing this song? And who's here no matter how long? Because this virus is here to change us from the inside. It is here to help us see inside. And so whatever happens, there's gonna be a part of us that will die. And so let us leave behind the parts that are weighing us down from flying up deep, from flying up higher into the sky. Because there's a lot that's been weighing us back in the this culture, underneath all our masks. And so I want to be able to invite you to feel there's a warrior energy within you, and my goodness, it is real. And no matter what happens, we'll get through this together, because that is what we are here to do. To surf in the weather, because you can't change the ocean, but you can learn how to surf. And be here with me during this cosmic rebirth. Ooh. So thank you again, everyone, for joining in. I'm literally just making things up as we go along. And at the very least, I hope you're joining, and I hope you're smiling, and I hope that this gives us an opportunity to just be able to make eye contact. So let's just take a moment here, wherever everyone is, and I just want you to just kind of like give your face like a little bit of a massage. I know everyone's saying like, don't touch your face. Well, yeah, there's logistics to that, but the important thing is like, don't go touch other stuff and then touch your face. So if your hands are clean, I want you to just give yourself a nice little face massage here. And again, if you're tuned in, I'm going to be doing some more broadcasts. Tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be doing the Waking Up with Wolf inspirational meditations. And so those are going to be my way of serving you, of serving the community, to be able to start our days off so that we can dial in on what narratives we're creating together, and to be able to help practice meditating, breathing, co-regulating, moving our bodies and all of our limbs. Woo! So right now, if you just want to gently massage your face, just give yourself a little, even just do a little bit of tapping. I want to be able to just like get us into the habit of just like doing regular self-care through like body energetics, tapping, mantras, mudras, movements, just music, making music with our body, whatever we got to do. So as we're sitting here together, I'm just going to take a moment here to just kind of like make eye contact. Let me take these glasses off. Can you see me? I can't. This is oh, there we go. That's much. Oh, there we go. Anyways, this isn't going to be a long broadcast. I'm just going to be on here for a little while, but again, I want to be able to do a test run to be able to make sure that things are looking good. Aloha to all your comments. I can see you guys joining in. There's like 20 people here with me right now. What a beautiful thing. So much pressure for me to be able to entertain you in this moment. I know that you are just like cutthroat and ruthless, and you're just like, damn it, Brendan, you better entertain us or else. So believe me, I feel the immense pressure that you're putting on me, and I'm going to do my best to dance, monkey, dance. So, but nonetheless, let's just take a few moments here to just breathe together. Wherever you are, I just want to be able to invite you to just, let's see, can I adjust this camera? Can I give you a hug through the camera? Is that a thing we should practice doing? Practice giving each other hugs through the camera? Just tilting it up ever so slightly. So, if you're watching me on Instagram right now, I got like the heart filter on. Can't have the filter. So, anyways, let's just do just a little bit of eye contact. And by you just like sitting here and just looking into my eyes, I want you to feel a soothing sense of calmness come over you. There's visions within my heart, and even though I'm not going to communicate all of them through words right now in this second, I want them to be able to be communicated to you through just my eyes. And then in just seeing that, just seeing not just my eyes, but like something that's being spoken by my soul, I want you to give yourself permission to just begin to relax. And maybe you've been feeling that you've been carrying a lot of tension. There's been a lot that's been happening. This has been quite the wake-up call. And there's a lot of things that I'm going to talk about during tomorrow's broadcast in the evening for the panel discussion. But at the very least, I want us to be able to see that this is very important what is happening right now. And the universe does not give us anything that we are not capable of carrying, that we are not capable of transforming. So we've all been through those challenges within our life, and we've survived. Even if we didn't physically survive, some of us, we still live on. Life lives on. It always lives on. And so whether you've gone through those periods of heartbreak, of health catastrophe, whatever it is, of moments, oh no, you got fired from your job, oh no, something unexpected happened, you made it through that. And so now, let us be here to remind each other that if it happened then, on an individual level, whatever's happening here on the macro level, we will get through it. We won't go back to where we came from. We can't go back. It's just not the story. But where we go to will be somewhere new. And that's where we get the choice. The choice to be able to decide what that newness will be. And how it will be better. So I thank everyone again just for tuning in and just for being here. I'll do a little bit more eye gazing. I just had to press a button on here. But again, I just want to be able to remind each and every single one of us that now is the time. That now is the time. For everyone who is here, if you're watching this broadcast, you are a light guardian, a light worker. You wouldn't be watching my broadcast if you didn't already synchronistically resonate with the message that I've been sending out for quite some time. And if you've been paying attention, you know that everything that we have been doing, without us consciously knowing about it, super consciously we've known about it, has been getting us ready for this. In the same way that this is getting us ready for what's beyond this. Maybe we don't know what's beyond this. Maybe we don't need to know what's beyond this, but we just need to be present with this right now. So I know there's a part of you that just wants to escape, wants to run away. But I want to remind us that now is the time to be able to sit in solace with this. To listen to each other, to listen to the teachings. Whatever's happening right now. I want to be able to invite you to say this with me. This is going to be very powerful. What I'm about to tell you will actually transform, like literally, I'm going to tell you something now, and for a lot of you, it's going to immediately bring about a wave of relief. And it's not going to be something that might logically make sense right away. What's happening right now? I want you to be able to practice speaking the mantra, "Thank you for helping me." And so in context of the virus, in context of the challenges, whatever is happening right now, thank you for helping me. I want you to say that. Just go ahead, just say it. I want you to realize that what is happening right now is helping you. It may not feel like it may not look like it, and it's not just you. Not you as in your ego, your individual self. No, it's us, it's the collective. The I is becoming the we. We are literally seeing it. Welcome to the apocalypse, the great unveiling, the great awakening. It's quite fantastic in its own way, as challenging and as real as it is. But that's why it's important for us to be able to show up here as a community. What stories do we want to share? What stories do we want to tell? So let us tell one where we can foresee the pattern that is transforming, the pattern that is alchemizing, the pattern that is making us stronger, the pattern that is helping us. I'm going to say something again tomorrow that's going to be very, very important, but right now I want to be able to just focus on that. So I want you to be able to just, wherever you are, whatever you're doing right now, put your hands on your heart. Drop into this space with me right now. Close your eyes if you want. Just take a few breaths. Gentle inhale through the nose. Gentle exhale through the nose and the mouth. Gentle inhale through the nose. Gentle exhale through the nose and the mouth. Give your body, give your nervous system permission to relax. Now going back to what I just spoke about, the mantra, thank you for helping me. I want you to speak this, but I want you to speak it from the perspective of your higher self, your 5th D consciousness, the you that sees this story beyond linear time. I want you to speak it with your heart. I want you to speak it with your mind. I want you to speak it with your voice. I want you to speak it with your soul. And I want you to send out that vibration, and I want you to embody this right now. Can we meet whatever is happening right now with gratitude? And how does that transform how we show up? How does that allow us the permission to show up with both resilience and courage? So practice saying that a few more times. We'll just do it like 3 or 4 more times, but literally I encourage you to keep this mantra close to your heart every single day, because it's going to change you. It's going to change how you see things. So I want you to say, thank you for helping me. The last 5 days, the last week that has unfolded, thank you for helping me. The uncertainty, the future, next week, whatever is going to happen, thank you for helping me. The collective, the earth, feel yourself speaking from the heart of the earth itself. Thank you for helping me. That was my guitar falling over. It's an omen. But anyways, I'll just say it one more time on behalf of the collective. I want you to think of this. Imagine you're saying these words as if you're a child being born in 30 years from now, and the world is a better place because of what is happening right now. Thank you for helping me. Do you feel that? Do you feel it? Okay? Hold on to that. Hold on to that mantra. That mantra is going to be your sword. That mantra is going to be something where, like, those moments, if you feel something like kind of like feeling heavy and stuff like that, whatever it is, just say it. Thank you for helping me. Because it will direct your mind to that thought process. It doesn't even have to logically make sense to you at the time. But if you say it, the programming will align with that mantra. So tomorrow, when we show up, whatever happens, thank you for helping me. Do you feel that? Do you understand that? Did you need to hear that? Is there something that I just said to you that you're just like, fuck, okay, yes, thank you? If there is, drop some 1111s in the comments below, because that's what I'm here to do. I am here to be like me, and in the process of being me, for those of you who've gotten to know me, what do? Like, dudes, dudettes, like, I'm here to be able to help provide like insight, inspiration, and clarity for our next steps. I'm here to be able to be like grounded in our root while connected to our crown. Like the paradigm shift sigil, it's going to start to make more sense to you as time moves on, as the story moves on, but it is us. It is the unity, the as above, so below, and the sides of it is like the strength, the shield, the community. So, do you feel that? You're starting to get excited now. There's other things that I want to be able to say to you, and maybe I'll just say them now. I'll say it now, because I'm going to say it again tomorrow, because honestly, like, this is something that needs to be said, and it's going to be repeated so that more people can say it. People are starting to say it. I'm starting to hear it come to the surface. There's a little bit of the shock, right? There's the initial shock of like what has been happening, and I think a lot of us, like, there's that shock wave, and we're just like, whoa, survival mode. But now, as things just kind of like that initial shock, we're just like, okay, breath. What do we need to do here? And again, I remind you that for like everybody here, like light workers, light guardians, shifters, we have been preparing for this. We might not have known we were doing this, even though we did, because we agreed to it. This is not something that is just random. This was always a part of the story. And you tell me, like, I have always, like, way back, way before 2012, I was like, 2020, that's going to be a very, very important year. And to be honest, a part of me didn't fully know why. To be honest, I think there's a part of us inside of ourselves that actually protected us from seeing that future. There's like a part of our consciousness that actually kept that hidden from us for our own safety, to keep us focused, right? What if we knew in 2015 and we're like, oh fuck, some big virus is going to happen or something like that? What if we knew that? It probably would have changed the way we would have shown up, right? But we did know it. And it kept us going, it kept us driving, it kept us moving forward, and now here we are, as ready as ever, right where we need to be. So what I'm going to say to you is very important, and then we'll see. We'll see how long I keep doing this broadcast. I may wrap it up eventually. I just want to move the camera up just a little bit. There we go. Sorry, I'm not watching the cameras properly. Everyone, thank you so much for just leaving your comments. I really, really appreciate it. But I'm going to say something to you really, 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 really important, because I'm going to practice saying this to you. And let me know, do you guys like my setup? Is this all cool? Like, again, what I'm doing on Facebook and everything. And if you guys appreciate this, like you can see, for those of you on Facebook and YouTube, I got my PayPal and my Patreon. You guys know how to support me there. So I'm going to be doing a lot of this. So at any point, if you're just like, yo, Brendan, yes, keep doing this. That's how you support. And again, ParadigmShiftCentral.com. You can see the link down below. Check it out. New updates there. What I'm going to say to you right now, though, super, 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 super important. And I'm going to say it again during tomorrow's broadcast because people need to hear this. They do. It's so important. It's so important. You guys like the heart filters on Instagram. Instagram's got like special filters right now. Okay. Let me just drop into this because this is so important. I'm going to practice saying this to you. Thank you for everybody being here. I love you. Okay. Imagine, if you will, that right now we are being given a choice. In one hand, the universe, this is a story that is literally happening right now. It is saying you can, option A, continue living your life of comfort and of just like doing the things that you're familiar with, your creature comforts, all of those things that we've spent the last 30 years learning to love and enjoy about culture and society and probably took a little bit for granted. Do you want to continue that and continue living that life? Or, this is where it gets deep, in the other hand, do you want the generations of the future to be able to live in a world that is more connected with its own heart, that is more connected with nature, that is more sustainable, that is healthier, and that is united in love, more united in love? That is a choice that you're being asked to carry right now. And the fact is, even though that choice is still something that we're tackling with on the inside, some of us are tackling with on the inside, but if you can answer which one you would prefer, would you rather have your own continued creature comforts, or would you rather see a future for the earth that is better than what it is now? Which would you prefer? Would you be willing to make the sacrifice to say, okay, you know what? What's more important to me right now? My own creature comforts, or one or two generations from now, less than that, where the world is going to be a much different and a much better place? Which do you choose? Which do you choose? And if you choose this hand, then thank you. Because that is the choice where it is going to be harder, but it is going to be important. It is going to serve more than just you. It is going to make an impact bigger than we could even imagine. And so let us see that vision in knowing that the earth, as intelligent as it is, it's like this whole virus thing was like built into the system. When you think about it, again, this was not a matter of if, this was just a matter of when. And right now we are at that point, we are at that precipice where we have to be willing to make that choice within our heart to say, you know what? I'm willing for things to be a little bit different, a little bit more uncomfortable in order to be able to make things better for others. Because we've seen it. We've already seen, yes, there's still chaos, there's still wake, there's still a lot of things that are happening right now. But there's also been a lot of love, a lot of hope, a lot of optimism. We are starting to see more of ourselves within this story. For those who have the eyes to see it, you can already see it. You can already see like where this story is unfolding. It's not over. It's going to take some time. It's not going to be a couple weeks. I will tell you that. And the other thing that I will tell you, because again, and I'm going to repeat all of this in the broadcast, because this is like, again, I just want to be able to share this so that we can all get on the same page. A lot of people are just like, oh, I hope things are back to normal in 2 weeks from now. I hope things are back to normal in a month from now. That would be great. I would love that. I can't wait to go back to the movie theater. But what if we were to prepare ourselves for the long game? Not out of fear, but out of courage. What if whatever we're going through right now, the universe is going to ask us to be patient? It's going to take months. It might take more than a year for things to be back to normal. And again, back to normal won't be normal. It'll be different. But rather than expecting things to all be better in 2 weeks from now or a month from now, if we do that, I think it's optimistic, but ultimately we're setting ourselves up for disappointment. Suddenly it's going to be a month from now, we're just going to be like, fuck, I only wanted to do this for 1 month. I was only willing to be patient for 1 month. Fuck you, Earth. Fuck you, universe. Fuck you, virus. Fuck you, inconvenience to my life. I only wanted to do this for a little bit. But what if, right now within your heart, as courageous as it would be, you choose to make the choice to be able to say, you know what? As long as it takes, that is what I am willing to give. 6 months, more than a year, that is what I'm willing to give. That is what I'm willing to show up for. Do you feel me? Do you feel that? And again, that's not coming from a place of like being scared. But what if we feel that and drop into that and say, okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's prepare for that right now. Not just like physically, emotionally. Prepare for that emotionally. The sooner you can do that, the better off you will be right now. I guarantee you. Because I think a lot of us, we're just like, it's our natural instinct. We're just like, I want things to be back to normal as soon as possible. Ugh. But what if that's not the story we're being asked for? The story that is being asked of us is the one that is going to bring about the most transformation. And so when you see it from that perspective, what story do you think will bring about the most transformation? Which story? The one that's going to be easier or the one that's going to be harder? Yeah, I think you know the answer. But again, you don't have to think of it as easy or hard. You can think of it as short and long, but ultimately, when we use this time to bring ourselves into center, we can tap into the grace that will allow us to move through any circumstance. The breath will guide you through anything. Whether it's a month or whether it's 6 months or whether it's a year, it doesn't matter. You'll be able to get through it. We will be able to get through it. And that is why I am here, to be able to help remind us. To remind us that we can, and to remind us that what it is that we need to do. There's going to be upkeep, routines. This virus is cleansing us. It is forcing people to live a healthier life. There's no excuses now. There are no excuses now. The decision has been made for us. Conscious evolution is a choice. So it's time for us to make that choice. And to make that choice out of humility, out of service. You feel me? So are you ready for it? With everything that I just said, for those of you who just tuned in late, I encourage you to just like go back and listen to the last half hour, because damn, man, spitting some truth here. And again, it's nothing you didn't know. It's just something that you probably needed to hear. So there we go, team. I'm going to wrap up this broadcast shortly. I appreciate everybody being here. We're going to do another broadcast tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Waking Up with Wolf Inspirational Rising Meditation. For those of you who just joined in late, gosh darn it, you missed the entire show. I just rallied the troops. I just helped start the revolution. My goodness. But again, I just want to be able to use this moment to really, really just, I'll recap everything I just said. Okay? Let's go back a bit, because there's some very important things that I said here. My goodness, what did I even say? Where did I start? It's hard for me to go all the way back, to be honest. There was like 5 things that I said that was like really, really important, but I'll say them again during tomorrow's broadcast. But again, this is the opportunity for us to be able to be called into our strength, to be called into humility, to prepare ourselves for the long game, to be able to use this opportunity to transform us, to be able to acknowledge that this process is nothing new. And this time, now more than ever, we need you. We need you. We need your voice. We need your song. We need your art. If anything I've said to you have somehow inspired you in any way, like, keep this inspiration flowing, because the world needs to know that what is happening right now is incredibly important. And again, I'll just go back to the last point I said, because I think it's really, really important. The last couple points. Prepare ourselves for the long story. If you want more transformation, what do you think is going to bring about that transformation? The easy path or the hard path? Okay? If you're playing a video game and you want to level up, where are you going to level up more? Level 1 or like level 99, but it's really difficult? This is us collectively experiencing what may feel like the harder choice, but with it comes the most growth. And the growth that we are experiencing is not just for us. It's for tomorrow. It's for the future generations. So again, I invite you to make that choice. Oh yeah, now I remember what I went back to. The idea of like, thank you for helping me. Super, super important. But I just want to recap. Just because like I want to be able to like speak to a few people here who just joined in. Right now, the universe is asking us to make a choice. It is asking us, hey, would you prefer to live in your creature comforts and just go about your regular routine? Or B, this is option A, or option B, would you rather the generations to come live in a world that is more harmonious, more heart-centered, and better off for everyone? Are you going to put your own creature comforts before the betterment of society? That's a choice ultimately only you can make. And so yes, right now we are being asked to make sacrifice. But with it, we are paving the way for something beautiful. And so with that, I honor you. I honor the sacrifices that you are making, that have already been made. And again, I invite you to go back to that space of being able to say, thank you for helping me. To the situation, to the circumstance, to the virus itself. Can you really do that? And again, not just from your perspective, from the perspective of who you are on multiple levels. Thank you for helping me right here, who you are, in this person, this physical body, this ego. Thank you for helping me. Switch it up a bit. Thank you for helping me from the collective level of society in 5 years from now that is going to become a better place because of what is happening now and how we are capable of showing up. Thank you for helping me. The only virus, the true virus, I don't want to say the only virus, the true virus is, again, the psychological virus that we carry, the illusion of separation, the fear, the hate mongering, all of that stuff. That's the virus. This physical virus is just bringing that virus to the surface. So yes, I do want everyone to be safe. I do want everyone to be responsible. Don't go out licking doorknobs. Obvious pro tip right there. And use this as a call to action to make the most of this time that you are given. I want you to make that promise right now as we get ready to wrap up this broadcast. I want you to promise that you will make the most of this time that you are given. Whatever that means to you. That might literally, again, just mean like, hey, we're talking like the next couple weeks. Could be talking about your entire life. Are you here to make the most with the time that you are given? What will you create in the blink of an eye? Think about that. So again, what is happening right now is very, 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 very important. And it's also very important to remember to smile and to laugh and to breathe and to exercise and to work out each day and to spend time in nature and to spend time still communicating with your friends and to spend time figuring out which of your friends are not infected and then building a commune in the woods. That's my plan. Maybe. We'll see. But anyways, let's just end it off just with a little heart meditation. There's like 5,000 people tuned in right now. I appreciate everybody being here, for everybody who's here. Again, this is literally just me practicing sharing this message. Some of it was like, I think what I said earlier was like really freaking dialed in. And then my girlfriend tuned in, and then I started like getting like all anxious, and I had to like play it up for her and everything like that. But nonetheless, we're all here together. And I appreciate you, and I love you. And I thank everyone again for being here. And let's just end it with a couple breaths. Breathe into your heart. Wherever you are right now. I give you permission to give your nervous system permission to relax. Breathe. With each inhale, breathe in courage. Straighten up your spine. Exhale, release tension. Breathe in again. Breathe in courage. Exhale, tension, relax. Do 2 more of those. Deep inhale. Inhale courage. You got this. Exhale tension, relax. 1 more together. Deep inhale. Exhale, relax. Beautiful. All right, team. Join us again tomorrow. Going to be doing a broadcast at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for some Waking Up with Wolf. Then tomorrow we're going to be doing a community panel discussion about the coronavirus and consciousness. Tune in for that. It's going to be me plus other members within the community having some on-air discussion, sharing some optimism and some insights related to where we're at. I'll be kind of repeating some of the stuff that I shared today, but again, really just want to thank you for taking this opportunity to not only just listen to this broadcast, but to be able to receive the story that I'm sharing, the vibration that is being transmitted through this broadcast right now. And literally just by you watching this broadcast, you're going to notice a bit of a shift. You're going to just be like, there's some stuff there that I needed to hear, that I need to be remembered of, reminded of. So let us remind and re-heart ourselves. Oh, no matter what happens, we're gonna come out stronger the other side, because that's just the story and there ain't no lies, because we are infinite consciousness and we've been preparing our whole lives for this. So light workers, light guardians, shifters, unite. It's within our darkest evenings that we shine our brightest light, because I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Join in, I love you. Let's go, team. We got this. Yeah. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. Otherwise, I'll stay here all night. Appreciate everybody joining in. Make sure you're subscribed if you're tuning into this on YouTube. Like this video. For those of you on Facebook, make sure you're following me on other platforms. For those of you who are tuning in, again, you'll see the links for my Patreon and my PayPal. I'll be doing a lot more of these broadcasts. This is my job. This is my purpose. This is my devotion. So if you want to add your support, sign up on Patreon with a monthly contribution there. You can also ask me if you want to order any items. I'll have some new items available soon, such as the ore lights. Still got Light Guardian crystals, though those are going to eventually be in limited. The Light Guardian crystals are going to be in limited supply soon, because some of the supplies come from China. So we'll see about that. So, but nonetheless, we'll make it through. Again, if you have any questions, just feel free to send me a message. Let me know that you tuned into this broadcast. DM me on Instagram. Send me a message on Facebook. Share this around. Yeah, there was some very important stuff that came through here amidst all the silliness and fun and play. But I really appreciate you being here. It inspires me. It helps me show up. Thank you for your feedback, and let's do this. So tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Waking Up with Wolf Inspirational Rising Meditation. It will be kind of like this, but a little bit different. So join me then, and in the meantime, as always, much love, keep it shifty, and I will see you in the future. All right. Thanks again, everyone. See you soon.